Folks, welcome back to Three's In. Bobo here. So I've had three things on my mind and been wanting to talk with you about them. And today seems about as good a day as any. So I'm going to share a poem with you that I first heard in the early 60s, 61, 62, sometime in that era. I was a freshman, sophomore in high school, and we had a class in poetry, and I really enjoyed it. At any rate, the poem is The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, written in 1916. I'm going to share this with you, and then I'm going to talk with you about how it has affected my life even today. The road not taken. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, and leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Why this poem is so meaningful to me is my father was also an alcoholic, as I am, and he chose to stay on the road that he took until he passed in 1992. I stumbled into sobriety in 1994, 2 years after he passed away. And in early sobriety, I would read this poem. I'd sit and read it in the stillness of the morning to remind myself that that road was always there. I could go back and take it if I wanted. The road of the alcoholic, if you will. But I saw where it took my dad, and I just didn't want to go there. I didn't want to travel that road. And even today, I know that road's sitting out there. It's sitting out there bigger than Dallas. But today, I think I'll stay on the path I'm on and see where that takes me. What you'll see on the icon, or the picture I chose for this presentation, is a picture of my dad just right before he passed, within a year or so. And I used that in a book I wrote for my grandchildren one year. And people might say, why did you use that book? Well, it was my way of subtly saying, you can take that road if you want. But after a life of drinking, this is where it's going to take you. That's where it will take you. You know, there's a reason, I suppose, where you never see people in their mid to late 70s, early 80s doing alcohol or beer commercials. Hi, I drank this crap for the better part of 50 years, and look where it's brought me. No, you don't see that, and there's a good reason for it. There's a very good reason for it when you think about it. At any rate, that's just kind of what I've been reflecting upon here today. Just thought I'd share it with you. This is Bobo, Bass Gear. Stop.